There's not much I found on my usual sites about this game, so here's a reading about Destiny of an Emperor 2 from another website. Destiny of an Emperor 2 is a role-playing game for the NES that never made it stateside. It was released a few years after the original Destiny of an Emperor, but was only translated to English as a ROM patch around the year 2000. It is based off LowBiasGaming's, probably pronouncing that wrong, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, and tends to follow the script a little bit better than its predecessor, although one certainly can't say Destiny of an Emperor 2 is accurate. You take control of Liu Bei and Shu as you fight a tremendous battle against Cao Cao of Wei. Destiny of an Emperor 2 is much like the first game, although there are some changes. You can't recruit characters after you beat them in castles and gates, and instead you end up recruiting officers that actually served the Shu army. A larger selection of characters gain soldiers at each level, so the choice of characters to use in battle is a lot more than the first Destiny of an Emperor. Liu Bei's Destiny of an Emperor 2 Shu army. There are some caves, like the Blood Seal Cave and others that are infested with enemies, and tricks to figure out. Destiny of an Emperor 2 also has plenty of secrets that will keep veterans entertained even after completing the game several times. There is the Zhang letter trick and other Destiny of an Emperor 2 secrets. This is where the goodness of Destiny of an Emperor 2 really shows itself. With these secrets, you can recruit past members that die, like Pang Tong, and some more of the more formidable opponents, like Lu Bu. And with the 64-item vault trick, you can get any character in the game, more or less. In addition, there are Wu mods and Y mods for those who are sick of Shu and Liu Bei's conquest. Why not play an edited version of Destiny of an Emperor with the Suns or Caos? Best of all, there are some crazy battles against gods in this game that are a supreme challenge to any Destiny of an Emperor veteran. So Capcom made this, and they released it in 1991. We got the patch in 2000. The original Japanese name of the game was the Devouring of Heaven and Earth 2, the story of Kong Ming. It is the second Famicom RPG produced by Capcom. And, yeah. Pretty good game. Graphically, much better than the first game. Music is much better. It's a really solid game. I haven't played much of it. I've started it a couple times, but always put it down because other projects have come up. So, as other traditional RPGs, we take control of a party and take them to different locations following the story. We enter battles randomly or from fixed boss battles. Winning gives us experience points, money, and items. We can have up to 7 members of the party, one of which can act as a tactician, and 5 can join a battle. The tactician will determine the list of all tactics available for use in a battle, just like the first game. Using tactics will use up tactic points and provide various effects similar to the magic command common in most medieval fantasy RPGs. However, the pool of tactical points is shared by all members of the party, instead of each member having their own pool of points to draw from. The player no longer needs to take rations. That was removed from the first game, allowing the player to explore the map longer before returning to a town. When a piece of equipment is equipped, it will actually show up on the equipment list now, freeing up space so that another item can be carried, unlike in the first game. One space in the item list can carry up to 9 of the same items, so items are stackable this time. We cannot teleport to previously visited cities like in the first game, and most areas are cut off by rivers, which we must cross on ship only when the story permits, allowing the story in the early game to follow closely to the source instead of the ability to take branching paths such as in the previous game. The capturing system in the previous game is removed, and characters join the party following the storyline. Once they've joined, their maximum soldier count, which act as hit points as well as affecting the result of a physical attack, increases with the current level of the party. The maximum soldier count in this game is 9,999. The battle system remained mostly the same. A new feature is the battle formation tactics, which we can use during battle. Once used, the members in the party will line up to form a pattern which provides stat bonuses and special effects. When we use certain tactics, we can choose to target a single enemy or all enemies with reduced strength. Each member of the party is now specialized in one of 5 weapon groups, which include sword, saber, bow, axe, and spear. The ultimate weapons are King Gang the sword, Zhang Zhang the saber, Li Guang the bow, Thunder axe, and the snake spear. I'm still a big fan of the Destiny of an Emperor games. Played through the first one dozen times at least. Haven't finished this one yet though, so I'm really looking forward to getting around to let's playing this one. It's yeah, just a fun game. What can I tell you?